Alright, folks, today's date is December 10th, 2022. Okay, and I'm now in this feature of this tape recorder that would allow me to go into the library of files. And you can see right now I'm scrolling to 12/09/2023, which was yesterday. Okay, so I'm pressing on that. I just selected it and I'm pressing on it. Now, you see this audio file here that's selected that got started at the time of 7:28 a.m. I'm going to press on that. Alright, today's date is December 9th, 2023. Okay, so I just said, and within those 5 seconds of that audio file, it shows me today's date is December 9th, 2023. So I'm going to toggle over here so you can see file information. And the file is 8 hours and 25 minutes long. Okay? Which you can clearly see. 8 hours, 25 minutes long. Now, what's important about this audio file, and one of the reasons why I'm showing it to you, is I want to show you that it exists and that it's playing sound. Volume is all the way at the 30. I'm going to press play. Listen. Okay. Now, I just got done stating that the Garmin tape recorder is in the record mode. Okay. Let me show you that tape recorder. That tape recorder is this tape recorder, which is in the record mode even as I speak. Okay. This is a brand new tape recorder, by the way. Alright. Setting that back down. So I also made a reference to that verbally yesterday within the first 15 seconds of this audio file dedicated to yesterday. Sorry about that. Sometimes when I move stuff around, bring it back up, I gotta zoom in on it. So again, look at the date. So this audio file is 8 hours and 25 minutes long. Let me show you that again. Going to file information. 8 hours, 25 minutes long. Okay? Now that thing that's scrolling in the middle, that shows you the date and the time the audio file started. Okay? 7:28 a.m. or 7:26. I can't see the rest of that. I'll go back and look at that in a second. Well, let's just see. 7:28 a.m. Okay? And we're going to see if I'm going to scripts today, so we're going to see if there's anything if I discover. Okay. So you just heard me say I'm going to scripts today. Now the reason I'm showing this to you is because between either 11/29/2023 or 11/30/2023 or 12/01/2023, I noticed that this tape recorder did not tape any audio files concerning sound being able to be recorded between, let's just say, 12/01/23 up through, 12/01/23 up through the morning of 12/07 or 12/08/23. So, based on a lot of educated knowledge that I have and some experiences, okay? In fact, check this out. You can go to YouTube and type in at YouTube, tape recorder jammers, okay? Audio jammers, okay? And then research how tens of thousands of gang stalking victims are all over the internet complaining about their electronic devices being sabotaged, infiltrated, destroyed, and so on. So as a result of me enduring that, which by the way, those audio files are on this tape recorder. In fact, let me scroll to a few of them. Okay. So I'm going to bring up 12/6 right now. Okay. But you don't hear no sound. Hold on a second. Let me fast forward this. Hold on. Alright, now this is the only thing it's picking up, is white noise. But I gotta thoroughly go through this audio file, because this one's a little bit different. Let me do this one. Alright, so listen to the only thing that it's recording. And make no mistake about it, when I start any audio file, whether it's an audio file dedicated to me being out and about in the community or me being by myself, okay, I always make statements at the beginning of my typical recording audio files. So I'm just kind of showing this to you. So you scroll down to 1204. Okay? Same thing. Listen. Now, going back to the audio file that this video is dedicated to, which would be the 12.9 audio file. See, I discovered this nonsense concerning the ones that wasn't recording sound, except for that white noise type thing that you just heard. I discovered that, I believe, on the morning of 12:07. Okay, and then I scrolled back down to about 11:30. In fact, let me just do that real fast. Bear with me. Okay, so here's 11:27. Okay, so you hear me talking on that one. 11:28. Okay, it's Tuesday. I think it's November 29th or 30th. Okay, so that was the 28th. Okay, go to that one. Okay, you hear sound there. Going to 11:29. Today's date is November 29th, 2000. Okay, so that's the 29th. Let's go to the 30th.
Condition in the spirit of the adult females among them.
Okay, let's go to 12:01. And what do you hear? So this shit started between 12:01 and I believe I realized it on 12. Let's look at 12:07. Okay, so we're still doing it at 12:07. Okay, so I believe it was the morning of 12:08 is when I discovered it, and so I'm gonna pick 12:08 right now. Testing. Okay, so that's me testing the tape recorder to see what's going on. Okay, now I could talk more about this, but I'm not going to. So you just saw the dates where I have not, by the way, I have not been to my bank yet for the month of December 2023. So if gang stalking perpetrators have any way to lock up your tape recorder so it can't record sound, why would it do it between 12:01 and 12:08? Think about what I'm saying, okay? Because I get paid at the beginning of the month. So that's just a notation I'm making. I could say a lot more about that, but I'm not going to because that's not the purpose of this video. I just decided to include it in it to make a footnote about it. So this right here is 12:09. Now this is the day yesterday I went to Scripps. And the reason why I'm making this this video is I want to show you again the time duration of this particular audio file. It's 8 hours and 25 minutes long. So I stopped this audio file after I went along all my routes yesterday and came back to a specific area where I am then by myself, and then stopped it and started a new one, which would be the one that's down here. Okay? In fact, I actually waited a while. I think I got to the area where I was done by myself at around 3. And I waited a while, made some more additional statements because I ate and everything. You know, I ate dinner. And then once I get done eating dinner, that's when I stopped it and started a new one. Now, the one that started at 7:28 a.m., okay, right there, that's 8 hours and 25 minutes long. It should have the entire, okay, time that I was not only along my routes and then went to where I ended up at, which I just talked to you a minute ago, but it should have the entire conversations between me and all staff at Scripps Mercy Hospital yesterday. Okay? Scripps Hospital in La Jolla, California, San Diego. If I discover any part of it is missing, okay, especially concerning the in-depth discussions I had with the doctor and a nurse prior to the doctor, and the people who checked me in, and right before I left, and the fact that at least one of 2 security guards went off on me. If that information is not on this audio file, I'm fucking predicting it right now. Okay? All right, I'm sorry about the language, folks. That just slipped out. But trust me, this is being stated for specific reasons. Now, you can go to Amazon. In fact, you can just even Google this. You don't even need to go on Amazon. But as just a fast statement, you can go to Amazon or Google and type in the fact that just type in electronic devices that can jam tape recorders, electronic devices that can jam audio equipment. Okay? All right? So keep that in mind, because if they're responsible for, if they got the capacity to do that, and Gang Stalking Crimes has extremely sophisticated technologies. Oh, absolutely. Like you would not believe. Okay, like you would not believe, folks. I'm not kidding you at all, so you better listen to me, okay? No joke. Alright, so if they got extremely, extremely sophisticated technology, do you honestly believe that they would not use lower end technology that's even available to the public? Okay? Think about what I'm saying. So if they are responsible for all those audio files not recording sound, which then didn't allow me to play back where I was at during those days between 12:01 2023 and the morning of 12:08, why would they do something like that? Okay? What would have been the motive for it? Okay? So let's see, I'm going to go to the bank tomorrow. Let's see if I end up having any problems with the bank. Now, I know you don't understand how that could possibly be related to this issue, but I'm not going to go into anything, because let me just put it to you this way. Okay? I know certain things that I know, okay, concerning how when gang stalking perpetrators do one thing, it could be because they got something else planned. Okay? You're just going to have to trust me, folks, okay? I can't get into it. I know you got a hole in your understanding concerning why I made a statement about the bank. You're just going to have to trust me, okay? I know what I'm doing, and I know what I'm talking about. I've been dealing with these sick, filthy, satanic filth, okay, for way over a decade, which most victims, by the way, are also stating, okay? I'm going to let you go. So this was my way to prove that this audio file exists, because as soon as I get to making this video, I'm going to be going into this audio file. I'm sorry, going into the one dedicated for 12:09. I'm going to be going into the first audio file, the one, for 7:28 a.m. And I'll be fast forwarding into it so I can make videos related to statements that were made at Scripps yesterday. Okay? So I appreciate your time and attention. And as far as the notation, the verbal notation about the bank, okay, just ignore it. I'm throwing that out there for the sake of, because I've made additional statements about this in other recording devices. And if a situation arises, okay, if a situation arises that's related to any of those details, then I'll expose it, and then maybe you might have, if I choose to expose it to the public, then maybe you might have, it'll take you quite a bit for you to figure it out, because, oh my God, it's just, just trust me for now, okay? That's the only, because I don't want to get into all this. I ain't got time for that this morning. I got stuff to do. I'm already behind schedule, absolutely. I got stuff to do, but we're going to see if I have any problems with my SSDI deposit into my account for the month of December 2023. Have a good day, everybody. I gotta let you go, and I apologize for the confusion. I honestly do, but you're just gonna have to trust me on this. Those types of statements were made for a reason. I gotta go. Have a good day, everyone. Oh, by the way, again, today's date is December 10th, 2023.